Are you guys ready to go live?
Yeah.
You guys want to go live here pretty soon? Do you guys?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll just keep chatting on the green room. We'll figure it out.
I've been chatting. We've been live for a while.
That's good.
It's the last show of the year, and I love picking on Alex. You guys, this is how you know that the people who do a show together are friends, because then they do stuff like, do you want to go live? Do you feel like going live now?
Is it going to be like 3, 2, 1 live? Is it 3, 2 live?
No, it's just going to have Alex doing circles on the screen. We should go live soon. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the last episode of Intel Live for 2024. Don't worry, we'll be back. But you guys, I have to say, Alex and Sarah, you guys deserve a break. After dealing with me for this long, I'm surprised you're sane. I think Sarah's barely there.
Yeah, I mean, we've been picking on Sarah for the last 2 years. She still hasn't delivered on the headquarters that she promised us, but it's okay. We'll get there.
So what's up? Yeah, today, welcome to Intel Arc B580 launch day, and I already see some posts in the chat. Yes, today it launched. It is a universally acclaimed card. Super cool to see something so awesome coming out. Alex, people are probably saying, like, I want to get one. They're sold out. Guys, Alex, give them the update, because guess what?
Yes.
They know.
Don't worry. We are restocking as fast as we can for the card. So keep an eye out, because every week we're restocking. We're putting them up there as fast as we can. So just don't despair. I know. Just breathe with me. Trust me, I'm there with you, because I'm in the same there. Like, refresh. Is it there yet? Because I also want to buy one. But yes, so don't despair. We're restocking every week, so just hold on. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be amazing.
And honestly, I guess the thing is that, like, I think the thing that's so great, I have to say, like, conservatively, you guys like had your. We're gonna go through those. And we're gonna talk a little bit about them later. You guys showed how your performance numbers and all that sort of stuff did, and all that sort of thing. And then, Linus and Hardware Unboxed, everybody's like, wow, Intel was conservative, right? Like, you've now had independent assessments. So the good thing is that it's a great card. We know, we're so excited that, I mean, in a lot of ways, to have a $250 option that's great for 1440p and also for 1080p gaming is really, really cool. We're going to be building a budget build today on the show using the Intel Core Ultra 5 as well as the Intel Arc B580. So we're getting you prepped. So, like, as you're waiting, we're going to give you some ideas in terms of what kind of build you can build. We have a number, like, even on Robitech, we're building a number of budget builds with a number of the B580 cards as well. We're talking about builds, guys. Alex, we're talking about builds as cheap as $700, $600, man. This is so cool. And these things kick butt at 1080p and 1440p, right? Isn't that awesome?
I can't believe it. It's awesome. We are very excited. Everyone's very happy. First of all, I want to thank all the engineering team at Intel. I know it's kind of a little pat on the back, but you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Everybody there. We're very happy and excited to have this, and I can't wait to play it. And and like you said, we have numbers, but you also want to check with everybody else. So we'll check also. You go check their numbers. So maybe we'll share the numbers that we have. And you can just go.
And you can go literally just look at, literally Hardware Unboxed, Jay's 2 cents, Gamers Nexus, you name them. Your big tech, outside of Robitech, and obviously there's, given how much we do with you guys, like, it's a little bit weird for us sometimes to do reviews for cards. So a lot of times, like, it's like, hey, people may think that we're being biased. So we tested it. It's funny. I sent this stuff to Sarah and Alex. I was like, I love this card. Let other people review it, because they, sometimes it's like, Roby, giving it room, right? And, I'm so glad to see that everybody else agreed with our assessment as well. So it's going to be a really, really fun time. Obviously, we got some builds coming up with this, including if you want a chance to win an Arc B580 build. Sarah, there's a chance coming up next week, right? Did we lose Sarah?
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I thought we'd do the last mod workshop with. Did you put me on mute?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're there. You're good. You're good. Keep going. You were in the middle of a great pitch.
Oh, I was going to say we're going to do mod workshop. So mod workshop on Tuesday. Tune in.
And we're building it's custom designed. So we're actually, not only is it just it's a great inexpensive, budget-friendly build, but we got it customized by the team from over at Blue Horse Studio, so it will be holiday themed as well. So that's going to be really, really cool. That's going to be happening Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want a chance to win one of these amazing cards and walk away with a really, really cool customized build, not to mention probably all the other stuff that kind of happens around there, definitely a time to tune in. And we have some cozy giveaways today as well, right, Alex? Potentially some great like warming up for the holiday season kind of things, and
Keep you warm.
a potential another big surprise to end out the year if you guys stick around. So you may want to stick around for the end of the show because you never know what's going to happen. That's all I'm going to say, right, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, besides us playing Marvel Rivals, and you joining us in if you want. It'll be fun. It'll be great.
Yeah, so today we're also going to be playing some Marvel Rivals, guys. Make sure it's free to play. So if you want to play, I'm sure Matt's very surprised now that we're like, help us queue people. But we'll get you guys the information. So if you want to join us today for some Marvel Rivals, we're also going to be giving away some cool Iron Man costumes that you guys are going to see here a little bit later. So there's some code giveaways happening for that during today's show as well. So it's going to be a fun show. So now that we know that you guys, Alex and Sarah, you guys are going to be taking a break. I'm actually also going to be taking a little bit of time off near the end of the year. What are you guys going to be doing for your time off, Alex? What's on the agenda? How are you going to rest up for what is going to probably be a very crazy 2025?
I'm going to be resting by still planning CES 2025 and seeing you in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm kidding. I'm gonna go take some time off with the family, and for a week. But besides that, it's just the CES 2025 is around the corner. There's a lot of cool announcements there, so looking forward to that.
Yep. And then Sarah, what about you? What's on the agenda for your vacation plans? I mean, outside of Final Fantasy 16, which needs to be completed by December 31st. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That is top on my list, guys. So
You're a liar.
Gaming and more gaming.
Okay. Dude, can you imagine if she actually finishes it and I'll have to like eat my words? I'll have to be like, dang, she totally did it. She did it before I did.
Because it seems like there's another one coming out.
There is, yeah.
Yes.
Which, honestly, Alex, I have to give you mad props for that segue because yesterday was the biggest game trailer show with some stream awards thrown in there as commercials. But last night was actually a banger of a game awards, and we had some really ridiculous announcements. And I want to jump into what our favorite ones are, but I just want to let you know this right now, Alex, and a little bit for Sarah. The Elden Ring announce gave me PTSD. Literally, the thing that happened the moment I saw that was Sarah's going to be like, oh, by the way, they want you to, Elden Ring is totally in. We're going to be playing on an Intel Live next year. And by the way, you need to be level 60, and it takes 200 hours, and you have a week.
And go.
And go. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that was, I have to.
What does that mean?
No, you're just.
Don't answer.
Don't answer that. Don't answer that. But I have to say that one, I was watching and then I literally backed up and stood up out of my chair. I was like, wait, what? Like we just got finished with Shadow of the Erd Tree, and then they announced not just an add-on to Elden Ring, but a full-blown standalone game that is coming out, and it was funny because the game director had actually teased that Bandai Namco was not interested in doing another game with Elden Ring, to only see the fact that there is a new Elden Ring coming out, and it's next year, right? I thought it was March of 2025.
Next year, no, 2025. Yeah, next year. So yeah, because I was doing the math, it's like I need to finish Elden Ring, and then there's the extension. I was like, there's not enough hours. I need to do all this stuff.
Yeah. So it's very, very excited about the Elden Ring announce. Obviously, not only did we have that, we also had Intel Play Rumble, where we actually got to make that really competitive game around Elden Ring and all that sort of stuff. And honestly, both you and I, Alex, ended up falling in love with that game. It's amazing the mechanics behind that and just how much fun that game is to play. So
the detail to everything is just amazing. It's a really fun game.
So. What else surprised you, Alex? Let's go to you. What was your top thing that you saw? I think we'll do a two round robin and just kind of mention what the big ones that you saw. What was your next most excited game that you saw at the Game Awards?
Split Fiction was pretty interesting. Just the approach they're taking. So the way They're doing like you have to, two players playing at the same time. They have to go through the worlds and do puzzles, and it's also action packed. So I thought that was pretty cool. That's kind of the one I'm looking for. Is just very. I know it's different and it's refreshing. So that's one of them that I'm kind of looking forward to. I thought that was pretty neat. Another one, I don't know if it was mentioned there, but Civilization 7, because you and I really like
they
7.
They actually play. I think the orchestra. I didn't watch any of actually the Game Award parts. I just fast forwarded and watched all the trailers. But yeah, they actually played some of the Civ 7 soundtrack for music for that, and that's coming out. That's coming out early next year, right? Like it's very very soon. Yeah.
It's around the corner.
Yeah. The fun, if you guys, I know they have the trailer, and I'm showing it here a little bit. The Joseph Fair, basically announcing Split Fiction. He's known. They actually won. They were a Game of the Year award winner, and they've played games like this before. And the thing about Split Fiction is it's both a cyberpunk type, futuristic and fantasy melded together. And I'll be honest, that announcement, like his energy for that game was probably one of my favorite parts of the Game Awards. So it's worth actually watching him introduce. I love seeing people who are so passionate about something get to go and announce and have like their moment on stage. So I agree with you, Alex. I knew we were like kin, like brothers from another mother, you know what I mean? Because Split Fiction was another one that I was super hyped about. Okay, Sarah, your turn. What was one of your big, most anticipated titles that you saw at the Game Awards?
Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Ooh.
Game of Thrones. I was honestly surprised by that, but I mean, getting to actually do that fight and play at that pivotal time, it actually looked really good as well. So, okay, Game of Thrones. Okay, I like that.
What age or during what time is that? Where in the timeline is that game?
It's actually during like when the White Walkers are doing their invasion, right?
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
So you get to play with Jon Snow and all of the main characters. Everybody is there, which is actually really, really cool. So I have to throw it in there. Naughty Dog, basically Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, for two reasons. One, Naughty Dog makes some amazing games. The fact that she was driving a Porsche, I thought there was like some really crazy ad placement in that title, but I was there for it. And honestly, Naughty Dog makes some incredible titles, so really, really excited. Love that was the game that ended the show. So that was another one that was like a big, big hit for me. Okay, Alex,
one more.
Next one for you.
The Witcher 4.
Yes.
So that was pretty interesting to see that one coming. That was pretty cool looking. And so they're definitely looking forward to play that one. It's kind of interesting. So looking forward to that one. And then there was another one, because I was just like you, I was kind of reading through all the different games that they were being released. And it was funny because for this game, they call it like Rocket League, but without the car. So I'm like, oh, soccer. So it's called Rematch. So I was like, okay, it's indoor soccer. So I thought it was funny. That caught my attention.
What about you, Sarah? Any other ones that you were excited about?
The Last of Us 2?
Oh, coming out to PC?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks so good. And then now, okay, so I have one that I was excited about, but there was another one that was a new title, and I cannot remember the name of it, and it was the guy from Breaking Bad is in it, and it looked so interesting, and I cannot remember the title. So I want to find it because it looked so good.
While you go find it, I'm gonna call out one for all the youngsters here. Us who've been very young, and Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
They're bringing Ninja Gaiden is back, so I was very happy. It brings a lot of good memories up from it. So I think it's pretty cool to see that, and kind of excited to see it back.
But Dispatch, I don't know if you saw the trailer for Dispatch, but that game looks super unique. It's about a superhero who loses his powers, and then what he does is he dispatches other heroes. But it's very narratively driven, and it's got Aaron Paul and Laura Bailey, and it looks so good. So go watch the trailer. Go watch the trailer for Dispatch. That was like one of my that and Elden Ring and obviously the Naughty Dog Intergalactic were like the surprises. Everything else was kind of stuff that I was kind of expecting. So Dispatch would be my my last one for there. So anyway, I would say, okay, final thing. I also have to say, Alex and Sarah, I called Game of the Year.
Yes, sir. You did. You called it out.
I called
You
it.
did.
You won that one. So wait, that means we owe you $5?
You owe me $5. Yep, I get $10 from it. I'm trying to think of where I'm going to blow all that cold hard cash.
Don't blow it all at Costco
You
with
guys
hot
owe me
dogs.
$5. Yeah. When we get together, the next time I'll let you buy me like a piece of pizza at Costco or something, or we can all send it to Matt, and then Matt has to take us to Costco for a date, the three of us.
There we
I think,
go.
Which I think would be awesome, right? I'm saving for a date with Matt. I think this is going to be amazing. So, no, I did get to call Game of the Year. Okay, so scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate, Alex, this year's Game Awards and the game trailers and stuff like that on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you say?
I'll give it a. I mean, I was very impressed by the music. I mean, they had, I forgot the name. Well, everybody refers to him as the flute guy.
Oh, dude.
But he is the one who actually, if you guys dig into a little bit more, he's actually one of the score writers with I think it's Hans Zimmerman, who wrote
Really?
the score for Dune.
Wow.
And Dune Part 2. So it is pretty. Yeah, he's a very well-known, renowned guy. So I really like that. Yeah, he's amazing. So you can just see. Oh, he. It sounds a little
And
trite,
how
but he
many
lives
instruments
music.
did he play?
Oh, all
I
of
don't
them.
know, a lot. Yeah, he's like,
Oh,
dude,
you
the
can tell, for
the
sure.
energy he had when playing that was
Oh, he's like-
crazy.
his
was
passion
crazy.
comes through.
Yeah, for
So,
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
it's pretty
Okay,
awesome.
so with that, got to put a number, Alex. You've talked about everything but a number. What is your number?
Well-
Rate it, sir.
Let me tell you about this other thing. I'm kidding. Being a politician. No, I think it was definitely better than last year. Last year seemed a little, I don't know, a little different. So I'll probably give it a 7 or 8. Yeah.
Okay. So 7 or 8. Okay, 7 or 8. Sarah, what about you? Where would you rate? 1 to 10.
I was gonna go a good solid like 7.8. Like I'll lean a little heavier. I still think it's a lot of trailers, not enough. I wish there was a little bit more time celebrating the winners. But I do like that they kind of adjusted a little bit. And
They
some
did.
people that got caught off last year got some more time this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, a good like 7.8.
I thought it was pretty cool, like when they did the Game of the Award, with the guy said, I'm going to take some advantage of the platform, and they didn't try to pull him off or anything like that. So I mean, dude, the show was 3 hours. I think I'm with you. I think I'm right there. I think I'm going to give it, I think the trailers made it a solid 8. I mean, all in all, I do love that the old Muppets were there, because they were just basically saying out loud what everybody was thinking, which I thought was actually super funny. So I love how self-aware. It's funny enough because it added a level of self-awareness to that show that I think it needed, right? So it didn't feel like it took itself too seriously, which I thought was actually pretty cool. So yeah, I'm with you. I think 8 feels a bit fair. Would love to see you guys in Discord, on YouTube, on Twitch. Let us know what you guys thought of the overall stuff as well, and what you would rate it. I would love to know that as well. Okay, last bit of news, and then we're gonna get into our build. Office comes to Funko Fusion. If you guys missed this, Alex,
Ooh,
you
I did
played
miss
this.
that.
Yeah.
I played Funko Fusion for a while, so it's pretty interesting because there's different types of game modes, and it's definitely bring your friends.
Yeah,
But it was a lot of fun. Actually, Sarah gifted us a Funko, so our own customized
Yeah.
Funko, which was pretty cool.
My wife
but it's a
absconded
fun
mine.
game.
Yeah.
It definitely remind me of Party Animal, so it's pretty interesting. So.
Yeah. So anyway, I love Dwight. Dwight is, I mean, probably one of my favorite episodes of all time was when he was the safety officer and he was testing all of the, like testing the office for the escape protocol. If you've never seen that's my favorite one.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is, right? Dwight's amazing. Super cool to see him come into the new DLC for Funko Fusion. Game's actually really fun. You had a lot of fun playing that, Alex.
Yes.
You guys could check it out. Check out the episode that we did as well. Also, I got to give a huge shout out before we move on to doing the build to Ashes of Mankind, man. Their community loved, and if you were from the Watch the Show episode, watch the episode last week, their community absolutely loved our coverage. And the fact that I've never seen so much engagement from a community, from a game, that I have seen from Ashes of Mankind. So if you were there, thank you so much to the Ashes of Mankind for letting us go and check out their game when it was on Kickstarter.
Awesome.
That was really fun.
That was a lot of fun.
And go check out their game. It's definitely worth checking out. I had a lot of fun with that. A lot of in-depth, and there's some real innovation there as well.
I mean, it was pretty amazing to see like the attention to detail. I mean, we know the game's still in development, and you can tell where the vision is just by the loadouts. You know, when you go and do the loadout and you have like the tactical vests, like you want to patch, but you want to put the magazine load and all that other stuff, is like, oh, these guys are thinking in a very, very detailed stuff. So I can't wait to see, like, as the game progresses and becomes more mature, would actually go. So I would love to see them next year. We'll see, but it's an amazing game.
Yes, and I'm so very, very stoked to have seen how good, how good their audience has been with just how much they've enjoyed it and us getting to play it and stuff like that. And I love that we actually had like the CEO, and this guy, like, obviously he's also the game director, so he really understood the game, and that was a lot of fun. So anyway, huge shout out to them. Last game of the year. Again, if you want to play with us later on, Marvel Rivals, download it now. So that way you're ready to play. And then I think Alex, you've let people know what your friend name is, so that way if you want to join, he'll invite some folks. Yeah.
Lex Tech.
Lex
That's
Tech.
my Steam name. Lex Tech.
Lex Tech.
Lex_Tech.
Lex_Tech. Okay, so let's talk about what we're doing today, because I've seen a lot of speculation, a lot of people talking about, hey, that's not necessarily budget or anything like that. So let's talk about the build and what we did today. So guys, when we talked about building this PC, we talked about building a PC that was for the new Intel Arc B580, but also used the latest CPU from the Intel Core Ultra 5 245K. So this is a entry-level PC that is really kind of focused on, it has a lifespan that you can absolutely upgrade to. So using things like the air cooler that we're using inside of this is absolutely capable of being able to cool a 265K. The GPU that we've done, if you wanted to upgrade to something a little bit later, it has the 16 pin, so you could upgrade to something like a 4070 Ti Super or whatever it was at a later point if you wanted to absolutely do this. So this is a PC that is capable of growing. We weren't trying to make every dollar and maximize every dollar to spend as little while sacrificing other things. This one is actually giving it some breathing room. So this is a PC that could totally upgrade over time, whether that's with future 1851 or whatever ends up going in there. So the parts that we selected, and if you want to know more about when we did our PC part selection, go watch our previous episode, because we go through all of that and walk you through how we chose those parts and stuff like that. So it's a great way to kind of understand our mindset as we selected the parts we put inside this build, right? Yep. Oh, Alex has a question.
Can you tell the story about the motherboard? There's people asking about
the motherboard, yes. Okay, so this is also something else that we learned so much about when you PC part pick. So, and I know this has happened to so many of you before. You go into to select stuff, and then you can't get it in time, or it's not necessarily available, or something, of that. So that's what kind of happened there. So initially, we actually had a really, really great $189 Z890 board that we will be showing off in future builds, of course, but we were unable to get that board in time. So luckily, we ended up having a TUF, which is it's like $280. So it's a little bit more expensive. There's definitely places where you could save, but the TUF board has Wi-Fi 7. It has, a Thunderbolt 5, all of the best of Z890. So if you wanted to save some money, you absolutely could do that. And the good thing is as we're building this build, you can follow along with these steps as well and still be able to build with that beautiful ASRock Wi-Fi Plus board if you absolutely wanted to. So that's what it is. And the other thing too is, like Anthix says, he's like, it's still, when you think about tiering of Z890 boards, the Prime and the TUF are considered their entry level for Z890. So it's still considered budget. Right. But budget it's such a difficult word because it means so many things to different people. Yeah, so this is a budget build built around the Core Ultra 5 245K and the B580. Then you could have the budget build that's like, hey, $1,000 budget build, $700 budget build. So budget is specifically around these two core components, and it's really important to understand that. So this is one that we wanted to give, like I said, legs to the build. Any other questions, Alex, you can think of before we move on to talking about the parts?
I'm just, if you guys see me looking to the right, it's because I have like 3 chats open, so I'm trying to go through the chats. So no, so far, let me continue. I'll keep on monitoring the chats. Anything that flags up, I'll bring it up, so we'll make sure we cover it.
Yeah, so again, that's where it goes, and it's funny. It's really actually very cool to see people's chat. They're saying the things that they're saying in in YouTube and Twitch chat, you know, they're saying like, oh, you know, budget used to mean this. Yes, guys, a lot of things have changed since the days of $500 builds, but we've actually priced out, and we're actually working on it on the Robotech side. We're actually working on a budget build with the B380 that I think is just at under $700, which is much more of that budget friendly. But again, we're using an Intel Core 12400F. You know, it's like there is some sacrifices when you think about performance, when you think about parts, you think about upgradability. There's a triangle that there's a diagram we use when we do our budget builds that show how those things work out. And so it's interesting. This one is very, very balanced. This is what I consider a balanced budget build, where it has all of those aspects, including even aesthetics, to make sure that when you get done, you don't have something that looks like, you know, you barely taped it together and put it on a potato.
And it's a good point that you bring it up, Robbie, when you're talking about the budget bill. Is like, you don't have to stick to current generations. You can also look at previous generations, to, you know, because they're usually better deals. So and that's what you're doing, right? Because you're looking at a 12th gen, and then you can look at 13th gen or 14th gen, depending on where your pocket is, right? Because not everybody has the same, you know, the same amount of money or the same budget. So, you know, it's different things. So it's good. And the good thing is they're all great builds for gaming, depending on how you configure it. So it's really nice to be able to have that flexibility.
Yep, and there's definitely, and I mean, Zero Sam, you bring up a really good point. He's like, you could definitely use, you can go back to 12th gen, 13th gen, 14th gen. This is the thing. You can build lots of PCs. That's the thing about PCs, is there's lots of parts to choose from. But our goal was, given that we're Intel Live and we wanted to show the latest and greatest, we built one around the Intel Core Ultra 5. And if you want to see, I'm telling you guys, just go watch Robotech, even Mod Workshop, some of the other places. Mod Workshop, we're actually doing it with a 14600K. So we are going to be showing lots of different ways that you can use a myriad of Intel CPUs to make less expensive builds using this card. And because this card is $250, there's a lot of opportunity here, which is actually really great. Now, somebody asked a really great question, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. People are saying, what about FPS in these particular titles? Luckily, Intel showed 47 titles, we'll get to that a little bit later, that they did performance benchmarks on. The good thing is that now you have all the third-party people like Linus, myself, and all those who've all gone out and done the same thing. So if you want to see that data, not only are we going to show you what Intel pulled here, but you can go check out independent reviews and see what the performance is at both 1440p and 1080p. And here's the thing, it's good, which is what's super, super awesome. So yeah. Okay. Yes, so I think I've answered the question to death about budget. Budget means different things. This was a budget build built around the Core Ultra 5, which required Z890, and the B580. So I just want to put that out there, please. We get it. This is the different focus here, okay? All right, so you ready to talk about the parts we're putting inside of this, Mr. Alex?
Parts! Let's talk about
Parts
parts. Pick your parts. There's some parts.
It's a parts list.
Parts.
Okay, all right. So starting off with the CPU, we're using the brand new Intel Core Ultra 5 desktop. This is their Core Ultra Series S desktop CPU. So this is the brand new one. The thing that I love about this is that when you think about balance, guys, this is the thing when you really have to think about with the Core Ultra 5, is that not only does this do gaming and do gaming well, but it also does productivity and productivity well. It also does everything. Like this build, this CPU does not sacrifice in any way to make one thing better. It is balanced across the board, and then you'll see things like Adobe Premiere, you know, if you wanted to do large language models, if you wanted to do large math modeling, all that sort of stuff, that is something that this is completely capable of, and it's not a one-trick pony in that regard. So that's something that's actually really nice. And the other thing too is, given how cool it runs, you can absolutely cool this with small form factor, which would be very, very easy. So if you wanted to do like a Lee and Lee Dan A4, or if you want to do a Fractal Terra, those are all capable of cooling this with a low profile cooler if you absolutely wanted to, which is actually super cool. So this is the CPU right there. That's the CPU. Next up, we're going to do the Intel Arc B580. So this is the, we're going to be using the limited edition GPU for this. So this is the Intel Arc B580 that we're going to be using. And so I think I'm getting I'm talking so fast that sometimes I'm getting my letters and numbers mixed up. So the Intel Arc B580, we're using the limited edition. There's actually a number of AIB cards as well, stuff from ASRock, Sparkle. There's even some, Sarah, you would know, or actually you'll probably show these a little bit later, Alex. There's some other AIB partners that I'd never heard of before.
Yes, I'm actually gonna, you know, as I revolutionize the world of Twitch and introduce PowerPoint to you guys, I will definitely be showing some other ASB partners in there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, very, very cool. The other thing that's actually very nice about the Intel Arc B580, which people have absolutely been loving, is the fact that it's got 12 gigabytes of VRAM. And the thing is on some of the more demanding titles, things like Indiana Jones, etc., those games that require a lot of VRAM, these are capable of being run on this. And if you want to check out the specs and all that sort of stuff for that, make sure you check out some of the independent reviews because they have run that game on there as well.
Indiana Lex Jones is a great game.
Yeah, there you go. Mobo, again, one thing I actually really like is even though we were going to do the ASRock Pro Wi-Fi, this one is the Z890 Plus. This one has Wi-Fi 7. This has AI cooling. This has AI overclocking. This has Thunderbolt 4. This has all of the bells and whistles that actually come with higher end Z890 boards. And the other thing too is that it's got a really, really nice like visual ID and all that sort of stuff. Is this the cheapest board you can get? No. The one that we actually chose from ASRock was the one that if you want to save about, I think probably close to almost $100, you go down to the ASRock board, you still get plus Wi-Fi, which would actually be really, really nice. That's on the original PC part picker list, which you can go check out from the previous episode. But still, this is actually a very, very great motherboard, nicely priced for the amount of features that you get with it as well. And at the same time, because of the VRMs and everything else, if you wanted to throw in a 265K, 285K, you absolutely could, and you have a lot of room to do that as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. Long story long, Santa's sled hit traffic and didn't make it in time. We did order it, but we were tracking it, and I'm like, oh no, it hit the North Pole. So we had to go grab it.
Another
here we are.
and this has been, honestly, just because of how much easier it is to cool modern CPUs, you'll notice that the air cooler itself actually changed. This is the Phantom Spirit 120 Evo. The one that we had originally done was the Phantom Spirit 120 SE ARGB. The great thing about these air coolers is they're $30. And this thing will cool all the way up to a 285K very, very easily, which is actually really, really nice. So again, it's building something that you could expand. If you wanted to save some money, you could go to something like a Cooler Master Hyper 212. You could do something like actually, there's not a whole lot, maybe an NZXT, there's a number of smaller air coolers, but given that this is only $36, I mean, there's not a lot of room to save. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, Phantom makes some really, really incredible air coolers. Thermalright, specifically makes some really, really good air coolers, and this one gets to be awesome in that regard. For our NVMe. The package, we ended up having a little snafu, but we're using a 2 terabyte Kingston NV2 for the NVMe drive. The thing that's so nice about this one is specifically that it's got a great read-write. It's got 2 terabytes of storage. If you wanted to save, honestly, it's like $30 and go to 1 terabyte, but given game sizes, I don't know about you, Alex, but it feels like 2 terabyte is actually becoming much more and more necessary.
I agree. As we play every week, a different game.
Yeah,
I can definitely agree on that.
And then, I mean, one example, Sarah, how big was Final Fantasy?
Very big, like this big.
Maybe we lost her. Hold on, let me
Did
just
you meet her again?
I'm gonna go check. Oh, she's not on here. Oh, she must be rejoining. Okay. But anyway, 2 terabytes of storage there for that, which is going to be more than enough room. So the good thing is that if you wanted to save a little bit of money, go down to 1 terabyte. I would definitely not recommend going down to less than 1 terabyte because, I mean, just even COD alone can take up that much. Flight Sim 2024. I mean, these games are massive, right? So yeah, 2 terabytes, and given the price of that storage right now, it's just such a really, really solid option. For our RAM, we get to do DDR5 here. Given how much room this cooler did, we ended up doing non-RGB. This is CL36 DDR5. Sorry, CL38 DDR5. This is a 32 gig kit by TEAMGROUP, which is actually really cool. So you've got 32 gigs. It's funny, we've seen a number of systems that have stuck at 16 gigs. I'll be honest, there's a lot of games that use the 32 gigs of RAM, and we've actually seen performance games in the 20, 30, 40% range, which is really, really nice. So we went with something like that. And then in the aesthetics department and in just the ease of PC building, I know people are sick of seeing this PSU. There is a PSU that is about $30 less, which is from our fine folks over at Thermaltake, which we actually use a lot of. But given that this was, I mean, at the time we got it was on sale for like just at $90. This is the 750 watt gold. That means you can do up to a 4070 Ti Super if you wanted to. The cables on this are fantastic. It's very easy to make it look good. It's very easy to cable manage. If you're a first-time builder and you want to have just a really great experience with building your PC, this is the PSU you definitely want to use. I know Seasonic also uses these cables. There's also some other ones, but this is probably the cheapest one. There is a 650 watt version, but it's like $5 less. You might as well go for the extra $5 and spend $750, you know what I mean? So yeah. It's like Tom saying, I'll spend $30. People who actually use this are like, I love the cables on this thing, so it's just really good. And then the last thing, which I think, unfortunately, the cost of this just went up, which makes me sad. This is the Fractal Pop Air. This was on sale for like $60 forever. $60 forever. But now it's back up to 80, I guess. But absolutely love this case. The reason I like this case is that it's got built-in fans, which makes things a whole lot easier for people who are first-time builders, and that means you're not spending any money on fans. Now, you can get pretty inexpensive fans from the team over at Thermalright. I think you can get 3 fans for like $30, so it's not like you're saving a lot. But one thing I like is these are all cable managed already in the case, so it's saving you from the complications of having to do any install or anything like that. So it went from 60 to $90, so it's $30 more, but it's a really, really good case. And then they have a micro ATX and micro ATX and full ATX version of this. So if you wanted to do something a little bit smaller, micro ATX motherboards have a tendency to be a little bit less expensive, which is nice. So there's our parts, Alex.
We're ready to build.
We're ready to build. Now, while I get all of this put away and start to get prepared, do you want to talk a little bit about the Intel Core Ultra 5? Because we actually haven't built with one before.
No, actually, this is the first time building with an Intel Core Ultra 5. The previous builds that we have done, they've been with our Intel Core Ultra 7.
Yeah.
So this guy is the Intel Core, let me get the name correct, Intel Core 200 series desktop processor. This is the 245K that we're always using. K means that can actually go ahead and overclock it. So that's pretty cool. And that's why he's using a Z motherboard, the Z890. That brings all the bells and whistles to make sure that you can overclock it. Also, you don't want to leave performance on the table. Robbie, these are XMP memory sticks, right?
Yep.
So that way you can also go in there into the BIOS, do a quick change of the BIOS, and you can actually overclock or increase the frequency and the memory, and you get a little bit more performance out of that system. So remember, don't leave any performance on the table.
And the other thing too is a lot of times when you spend, and just to give a peep, because you're talking about XMP, when you spend money on motherboards, a lot of times that XMP and that compatibility with XMP is greater the more money you spend on RAM. So a lot of times when you buy that more obscure RAM, you may end up you might see savings from on the RAM. You may end up finding that you need to buy a more expensive board because it'll do better with just managing the timings and keeping that memory stable. So just something to be aware of there. Sorry.
Yeah, and the thing is like as you go up the food chain on motherboards, you have better routing and tracing, so better connections between the processor and the memory, and also better shielding. So that's why you can, once you get to those higher boards, sometimes they certify or they say they can actually get higher speeds, and that's one of the reasons they're able to do that. But I digress. Going into tangent. Go back to the Core i5 Ultra. So this guy has a total of 14 cores. It has 6 performance cores. Those are known as Lion Cove cores, for those who are into all the geekiness just like me. And the other 8 are Skymon cores. So all those together combined, they form
Voltron. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, Intel Voltron. Yes. It's a total of 14 threads. The max turbo frequency is 5.2. For the efficient cores, so for the Skymon cores, your base frequency is 3.6, and for the performance cores is 4.2. Now for this guy, you have let me make sure I got that right. Yes, it has a 24 megabytes on cache, so that's pretty neat. And let me see, it has all the bells and whistles. Oh yes, of course. This is the first desktop that has an NPU. That means a neural processing unit. So what does that mean? Well, for all those machine learning workloads and all those applications that are starting to use all the algorithms for machine learning, also known as AI out in the world, you can actually dedicate some of those workloads into that NPU. So that's another way to know that it's an accelerator. Yes, I got that right. Yes,
Yay!
I studied. Anyways, long story long, yeah. So you have those AI accelerators or machine learning accelerators in there. As new applications come out, it's there for them to use it, right? Build it, and they will come. So that thing will be able to run things in the back that previously were run on your video card, but now they actually run in the back. So that's the Intel Core Ultra 5. Let me make sure that I got everything in a nutshell.
Did you get it all?
I think I got it all.
Did you do it?
I did it.
Look at you, Alex. I'm so proud of you.
Look at me. I'm so proud.
I'm so proud.
Yes. So yeah, so that is for our link architecture is there. It's pretty cool. And like I said, one of the cool things about that is the performance per watt. So that's why Roby's able to put that amazing $30. You said Phison? Yes. No, I did that wrong. Fan?
Yeah.
What was the cooler, Roby?
The cooler we're using is the Phantom. We're using the
Phantom.
Evo. No, we're using the Phantom Spirit. Yeah, 120 Evo. The one that we were going to try to use was actually the SE, but the SE was out of stock. So the SE ARGB. So this is, like you said, sometimes you just can't get what you plan for, and this is how you go from there. So yeah.
Get what you
Okay, so let's go to top down and let's start doing some installation here. So we got our first one. This is our CPU. We got all of our kind of motherboard parts kind of laid out, which is always fun, right, Alex?
Oh yes, that's the best part. And that and the clicks.
And the clicks. Yep, exactly. Okay, so let's pop this open here.
Ooh.
What?
Late.
What?
No, I'll wait. I got all excited about that tough NVMe heatsink.
Oh yeah, did you see that? That's actually pretty cool,
Yeah.
isn't it? Right? Okay, so we're gonna just drop that in there, pop that down. Oh, that was a good solid pop too.
Yes.
I love solid pops. Those are the best kind of pops. Okay, so we got our 245K installed now, which is actually pretty rad. So let's move this up here. And then, yeah, look at this. This is super cool. One of the things I like is they do a lot of their Q stuff, their Q latch system. So this is their Q release. And then you can see right there, it's got literally tough, literally like in the NVMe. And this is like, obviously you can do a Gen 5 NVMe slot here. We're only gonna be doing Gen 4, which is fine. Like Gen 5 for gaming is not a thing. And the other two is like, if we really are gonna stay within some realistic budget, keeping it at, sub $2,000, you know what I mean, for a build like this, you're definitely not throwing a Gen 5 NVMe drive in there,
Yeah.
Now check this out. Have you seen this? Watch this, Alex. You go like this.
I saw that.
And then you just go, boom. This is the little clip. It's so good.
Awesome. I saw that yesterday. I'm gonna do a self plug here. Yeah, yesterday I was shooting a video about all the different motherboard partners, and I just saw that clip from Tough, and I was like, oh my god, my big fat fingers and hands don't need to fumble that little screw anymore.
It's funny because I'm curious. I know Sarah's back on with us, and you're unmuted, Sarah, by the way. So now you can interrupt us. Are you going to be doing a new build here relatively soon as well?
I am. I've got probably about 70% of the parts.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So-
yeah, I've had to rethink things a little bit.
Okay. That's always awesome, right? So yeah, is it going to be all white like your old one, or are you thinking something a little bit different?
Yeah, office is all white, so I'm gonna stick with all white.
Okay. What have you chosen a case yet?
Ooh,
I have.
I
Yeah,
wanna
I'm gonna do the Be Quiet light base.
Oh,
900 FX.
that's a beautiful case, right? Yeah.
Beautiful.
I fell in love with that one. I love the fact that you can lay it down. Like, it's so quick to change configuration.
Okay, here we go, guys. A little RAM click here. Ooh, not too loud though. Those are actually pretty mushy. But they've actually, so one of the things that ASUS did do is they've changed their memory module mechanism to make sure that the connection is more secure. So it's more mushy, but it's actually more secure now, which is actually pretty crazy. So just something a little bit different. Something that a lot of changes have actually happened as they've gone from Z790 up to Z890. So there's actually a lot of kind of things to help with the consistency of DDR5 speeds, the overclocking and all that stuff, which should make it easier. And then you also get AI overclocking. So if you, as we see stuff, and specifically as this is going to be things for agentization of NPUs, that you will see some overclocking, especially with things like if you're going to do gaming and streaming and you want it to do camera options, there could be some good NPU stuff that we've actually seen some nice performance gains come back to GPUs because you can load it off to the CPU instead, which is actually pretty nice. And that's something unique to AI-based CPUs like the Core Ultra 5.
Yeah, like one of the things that I saw at one of the events was like the background removal when you're doing like stream and you have the green screen. So that was usually before it was done by your GPU, and it can still be done by your GPU. But now you can offload that to the NPU, and then that extra performance or those frames per second that really match when I am playing first-person shooters, because I'm such a great, amazing player. Oh yeah, I need all those. Yeah, I need all the help I can get.
You need I need all the frames just to be adequate. So
I don't
is
spawn
Alex's
3
point.
times. Yeah.
I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you. I'm not making it any better either. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is, now that we've got we're going to go ahead and get our air cooler on. I like to do that outside of the case. It's just a little bit easier because then you can just set it in and everything's good. So the one thing about the Phantom Spirit is they actually have these really nice kind of screw hole ones that go on. It's actually a little bit easier than the one that's on the Phantom SE. So you're just going to kind of screw these down here. There we go. Okay, let's get that in there. I like the one thing I just like little quality of life things like this. It just makes such a big difference in terms of doing your installation and having the experience. It's one of those things that when we talk about budget builds, especially on the Robotech side, is we'll say stuff like, we don't want you, when you build your PC, and I think you and Sarah would both agree that you don't want people to build it and hate it afterwards, like hate that experience. You want the experience to be nice and quality, right? So
yeah, it was funny because yesterday we were doing all the different motherboards, and we were just doing close-ups of the motherboards. So the creative director hands me over one of the motherboards, and he's like, "Oh my God, it poked my finger and bleeding." And I'm like, "You have been baptized in the DIY build."
Oh yeah,
of PCs.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club.
He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Yeah, that is very common." I'm like, "What? You get poked and you bleed?" I'm like, especially when you're putting the headers.
Yeah, the whole thing is just welcome to just building PCs in general. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. So okay, so now I think, does this actually have? I gotta grab the little book here, because it's like everyone's different enough that you might sit there. Some people say, "Oh, are you just you can't do it without the instructions?" Nope, I can't. I want to make sure I do it right. So get over it. I look at instructions. Okay.
Especially when you're placing, it's gotten better. I mean, not better, it's improving, like especially for the memory placements. I still double, like you can see here right there from your shot, it tells you which ones go first. So you can see that little, on top of it says Tough Gaming, you see Beam A, wait. So nowadays it actually tells you. Before you had to go
and guess.
Guess, or go open the manual to make sure you were putting in the right slot.
Yeah, it is way easier than it used to be, right? And I love that, because I think there's like there's like lots of councils from different companies that are trying to make sure that when you build, you have a good experience, right? And so companies want you to, because they want you to be able to do it. Have that fun in the future, right? And so if you don't, how is that going to be? Then you're only going to do it once, and that'd be terrible.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I agree. Okay, I got to find the right screws here. It says tightening nut. Okay, so it was not these; it was these over here. When you open the wrong bag, there's so many bags to open. I'm sorry, I've opened all the wrong bags, guys. Okay, there we go. tightening nut. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get this in. Just to get this installed here. Perfect. And then one thing that is very important here, if you're doing this, is making sure that this is absolutely straight, or you will end up with not a straight install of your there we go. Because this will be crooked if you don't do this straight. So this is a little bit of some work here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Cooler's almost on. It looks like we are doing a giveaway over at Intel Twitch now. So if you want to win one of those cool, cozy swag kits, go get over there, guys.
If I'm a little quiet, it's because I'm trying to. No, I'm not trying to follow.
You're trying to win a cozy swag kit?
Shh! Don't tell her.
You're not supposed to. You can't enter to win.
God, Broby, can't tell you anything.
Well, you were telling everybody our secrets earlier.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you watched.
It could have been another double cosplay. I mean, we could have, thrown Alex. I think you did the holiday sweater, so I think it's just the onesie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true.
The other thing too, I was thinking about this. I was watching the Helldivers 2 at the Game Awards yesterday, and they had a part where the there's like 4 guys, and then you see one of them run away, and I was like, "There's me." Alex is the one who's sitting there
running away, leaving your friends
life.
behind.
Yeah, sacrificing his life while I'm like, "I'm alive, guys. Everything's fine."
Glad you guys made it. Did anybody else made it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where's Lex? What happened to Alex?
What do you mean Alex is dead?
Hey, buddy, high five. Oh, no, he's not
He was
here.
fine when I left.
Oh, yeah, shut him in the head.
I feel though, like, Alex, you've played that game enough, though. It'd be a very different experience.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I've been.
There'd be a little bit of redemption.
Wow. Okay. You know what Roby's going to go do? He's going to go practice a lot, so that way that does not happen.
I heard something about a dish served cold, something like that.
The revenge.
I didn't say that.
I see it goes in there. Like when we actually play it in the future. Roby, I didn't even know there was a level 685. Well, I needed to make sure I could leave Alex to die, not me.
6th level and 85, like all the medals, like the mega cruiser, the super mega railgun.
I'll be like, see,
like,
Sarah,
I've been working with the developers.
Yeah.
I'm testing.
See, Sarah, I was fine. You didn't know. You're like, no. Yeah, you actually have played that game more than I. And a lot of people were really excited. They showed a limited edition controller for it as well on the PlayStation. So.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, it actually looked really nice. And remember, you can use your PlayStation controller on a PC. So, there you go. Okay, what we're doing right now, throwing a little thermal paste. Sit there and I just want to, you know what I'm going to do, Alex? Just because.
Paint a picture.
You're gonna paint me again?
Oh yeah, but this time we're doing a Helldiver scene just to make it prophetic. There's Alex. And then there's me on the ship. Taking off.
So there's a question. I was trying to type the answer, but the chat just kept on going.
And then there's bugs, and Alex gets blah, but I'm still fine. I'm gonna be like, hi. I'm fine, Alex.
This is like my arm in one side, and the leg is like on top of the mountain.
What were you gonna say, Alex?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Oh, there was a question about like if Intel CPUs are good for ITX builds. I guess the question means more of like in a small form factor build.
Yes.
Yeah, especially the Arrow Lake architecture. So the Intel Core Series 200. Yeah, they're really good. I mean, I actually have a NUC that has a 13 gen. So that's a very reduced, a very small computer case. But overall, yes, you should be able, I mean, there shouldn't be any trouble with ITX builds or small form factor builds. Just keep an eye out, make sure that you have enough ventilation, that's for any system build, and that you have a good cooler. Actually, I was in the lab this week, and the guys in the lab who are getting ready for CES, they had this very small form factor. It looked a lot like. Oh, sorry, Robbie. I'll continue. It looked a lot like the Tiki, but they were just using a regular heatsink, air heatsink, and they have it was a Core i7, and they had the B580 in there, and it was just rocking fine. So yeah, it should be fine. It shouldn't be having trouble with an ITX.
Just making sure I screw it in. You just make sure you have a long enough screwdriver, Alex.
Oh, are you bringing the? Did you name the other one?
Just want to make sure that you have enough room to get your screwdriver in.
Don't hit yourself with the lights. Don't hit yourself with the lights.
There we go. Make sure that you get it all the way in there.
Yeah.
Did Excalibur have a growth spurt?
Yeah, it did.
What's going on?
No, this is not Excalibur. This is something else.
I forgot. I don't think we've named this one yet.
No, we need to give it a name. What's in a name?
Okay. I like doing the first. Like, here's the full screen top down one, because then you get you can see how close my hands are. I mean,
people on the Intel YouTube are like, what the heck is that?
Just want to make sure.
Wow.
Just want to make sure that you have a long enough screwdriver in case, for any situation. And air coolers, they have a tendency to be a little tall, so I just want to make sure I have plenty of torque there for the right situation.
Discord says we should name it Jeff.
Jeff. Its name is Jeff. This is my screwdriver, Jeff. Was that good enough right there? There's a little. You got it plugged in. Everything's fine.
It was a pole vault that lost its way and ended up
as a screwdriver.
Ended up at Roby's house. Yeah,
the good thing is like Alex isn't wrong. Like for low profile, especially small form factor builds. I mean, somebody's saying, hey, I'd love to. Can I do a small form factor B580 Core Ultra build? And absolutely. The thing is that this thing, it is so easy to cool, and so you could use any of the L9i. There's a number of ones. Yeah, there's a ton of small form factor. Thermalright has a number of them. Yeah. So yeah,
there's a plethora. There's a plethora out there.
Yes, and now the good thing is that we actually have a Z890 mini ITX case. Motherboard. And those we were waiting for those, but those are out now. So you can get Z890 mini ITX Mobos. And I would even dare to say you can do Core Ultra. So you can do a Core Ultra 7 265K SFF build too. So you have lots of options there, which is actually pretty rad.
All kinds of options.
So all those options.
I still think one of my favorites was, do you remember that small form factor build that we did? Oh gosh, it was a couple of years ago now, but it was inside of a Pelican case.
Oh yeah, with
Liquid House
did.
Yeah, the green one. That was pretty cool.
You know what's funny? I have all of the parts. I have all of the parts in the mounting mechanism for that. Maybe at some point in time we should redo that as maybe a mod workshop kind of thing. So that would be a cool mod workshop build.
What I thought was so cool about it is they did it for PAX West that year, but then later we saw John sitting in the corner playing off.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, what are you doing?
Why wouldn't you?
I'm using it.
Yeah, I'm using the thing that I built. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? So, okay. So now at this point in time, we've got it screwed in. It's straight, right? Which is important. That's the most important thing is that it's straight.
The most important thing is you draw me in there.
And I drew you and you're dead. And I left you. I'm on a planet and I'm fine.
You left me. Yeah.
I left you. It's not because I didn't love you. I just needed to tell people about your story. And if there wasn't a storyteller, who would know? It's like if a tree falls in a forest, did it fall? So if you died on the field and I didn't survive to tell your story, Alex, did you really die?
Somebody had to bring my love letter home.
That's right. And I feel, I was willing to take that sacrifice, Alex. So thank you.
Thank you. That's what friends are for, in good times and bad times.
Good times and bad times. Oh man. Okay, so now what we're doing right now. Oh, these fans, we will have some ARGB on this as well, because I mean we all know, and this is true. Every light adds 100 frames per second. So yeah.
Yeah. The more likes, yeah, exactly. Just like RGBs.
Yep. No, RGB is better for gaming. And if you don't believe us, then you know how to hit close the screen. You know how to close the browser and leave. So. We don't welcome your kind here. That's actually not true. It's funny because there's also something super classy about just a clean non-RGB build, right? That just like a pro art build and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How much RGB will be in your new build, Sarah?
It's gonna be a rainbow. It's gonna be a unicorn rainbow.
Go super crazy. I mean,
Really?
Yeah, look at the RGB and the RAM, the fans.
She's like, I'm gonna have 47 screens. No.
That's a lot of battle mages.
She's gonna be. I'm gonna. Don't tell her. It's like, yeah. She's like, I'm gonna go quad slot battle mage. Okay.
That brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah, that does, right? Good luck with that. She's like, I'm gonna go write my own drivers. Okay. So, oh, by the way, it would be cool, actually, maybe while I'm doing this and getting the thing, do you want to show people the different, because there's some new AIB partners, right? I know we're going to talk about Battle Mage here in a minute.
Yeah,
Do you want to watch?
Hold on, let me go crazy with the world.
I know, get the PowerPoint out, dude. You know, it's funny because the audience here is almost like, wow, we almost had a whole show without PowerPoint. What are we going to do?
I'm going to revolutionize the world here. Hang on, YouTube, Discord, and Twitch. You never seen this before. Welcome to, let me take you to the world of PowerPoint imagination. And you'll see Intel Arc B series.
Okay, here we go. Going full screen, Alex.
Yes.
If you want to see paradise, come and watch my phones.
Yeah, so these are all the partners that I currently know of that we're going to be having the Intel Arc B series, so the B580 and the B5s. Well, the B580 and definitely some of them will have the B570. So we have here Acer, ASRock, Gunir, Maxon, Onyx, and Sparkle. They all look pretty cool. Actually, let us know which one you like the most. And of course, we have the Intel Series Limited Edition, but these are all the ones from our partners that were coming in. So they're pretty nice. I can't wait. Actually, yeah, probably what I'm gonna do. Let's see if I can bring you guys over when I'm at CES and try to go to all the different ones and try to show them to you. Bring this little video back so you guys can enjoy it. So you can see all of them in one place, one spot. Yeah.
I'm actually so we've shown on the show before. We've actually we did a build with the Sparkle. When we had the A770, so we did a Sparkle A770. So I'm excited to see Sparkle back because the paint job on those blue is actually really nice. So I really like the way those cards actually look. Go ahead.
No, sorry. I was gonna say it comes in different colors. I mean, you get like you said, you get the blue, you get your whites, and you get your blacks. So.
And then of course, I love ASRock being ASRock, right? They're like, you know what? If you want all the bling bling, we're here for you. You know.
I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
I got all your bling bling right here.
To just treat yourself to a video card. You know what I'm talking about. All right.
So I'd love to see which ones are your guys' favorite? Like so Maxon and Onyx I've never heard of, or I've heard of Gunner, but I feel like I know Gunner from like their glasses, but I don't know if that's the same company. So
that's a good question. I'm not sure.
I'm not either.
But I'll definitely like to see. I mean, I've seen the Sparkle. I'm kind of interested about the Onyx. See what kind of check them out. It seems like a pretty cool, interesting one. Either the black or the white one, depending on the build. I'm trying to do a white benchmark. Not benchmark. I'm trying to do a white build here.
Okay, so you want to do an all like a beautiful white.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous white, you know. So I think I'm gonna get one of those whites to try to do the build and also to do some gaming, because I think it's gonna be pretty interesting to do that. But to talk more about the B580, if you guys haven't heard about this, so today is the, well, I don't know, so today The official launch that is actually.
What is it, Alex? What
No,
is
because
it?
I mean the news cycle of all the information was December 3rd. But
Right.
you know, like this week we get to see all the actual benchmarks for third parties of all the performance, and we actually get to, you could actually purchase, but there were like pre-orders on all the stuff that's going on. So, so the news is yes, we are launching into Arc B series family. The one that is going out right now is the B580, and we're pretty excited. And if you guys, go see the third-party reviews and everything on all the different performance. Also, we'll share some numbers here so you can guys take a look at it. Cool things to call out is we have these XMX engines that actually help a lot when it comes to all those machine learning workloads. It's pretty interesting, pretty amazing. If you guys happen to have a Intel Arc or a laptop with built-in Arc graphics, you can actually go and download AI Playground, which is an amazing application that teaches you, if you are curious about all the different ways that you can use all this AI from generation to image generation to large language models. So the different things like that, you can actually download that and you can actually pick different algorithms, so different models, so that you can do. You're not just restricted to one. And it makes it pretty easy for you guys to go play with that. Cool thing also here is we have the memory. It's a 12 gigabytes memory.
Which is huge, right? That's a big thing.
And the idea for that is actually, you have to feed that pipeline, because as we move from, by we, I mean all of us, the world moves from 1080p to 1440p, right? As things get a little bit more budget friendly, especially when it comes to the monitor side, and we can actually go afford all those high performance monitors on higher resolutions. We need a bigger pipeline to be feeding that. So it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. It has a lot of different features coming in. So yeah, these are the guys that we are launching. I set numbers. So let's take a look at quick numbers. Let me see here. If Sarah, you see any questions, let me know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I haven't seen any so far. Most people are just kind of reacting. And then, guys, I know people are sitting there asking questions like, are you going to launch this? We're not going to be able to tell you any of that stuff. We're here to tell you about what's out now. But when there's product launches, there'll be special shows for that stuff. So if you're coming here asking us if we're going to release things, all we can talk about is the things that are already that you probably already know.
Yeah.
So if you want to know, just Google it, okay?
Yeah. So two things. I know you guys are very excited and you're asking me like, when's it going to launch in Mexico? When is it going to launch in India? When's it going to launch in Bangladesh? And I'm like, I wish I could know. Because there's a lot of logistics behind it, right? Like, you have to put things in a boat and send them over, and then it gets there, and then you have to clear customs, then it has to make it to distribution. So, the official launch is today, so give it a couple of weeks, depending on when you are in the world, if it's going to get there. So just stay tuned. Check out with your preferred hardware store, technology store. Yeah, I cannot say hardware because I think hammers and nails. But with technology store, check onto that. So just keep your eye out for all this stuff.
And then for people in the U.S., I know a lot of people have been saying, "Hey, I can't get it." We talked about it earlier on, Alex. Tell them a little bit what can they expect? Like you guys are.
Yes. So I know you can't get it because I was trying to get it and I couldn't get it. But don't despair. The good news is we are restocking, redoing the inventory every week. So please just keep refreshing that page, keep looking. Or you can actually subscribe to depending on where you want to buy your stuff. They actually send you an email letting you know that there's restock again. So just keep an eye out for that. I just keep doing it, but don't worry, it's not the end of the world. We're doing our best to keep everything back on shelves
and flowing.
So keep the things flowing. I said I got some numbers. Is this the numbers? What's the numbers? Yeah, those are the numbers. All right, so let's start first with how we compare the B580 against our previous card, which is the A750. And here overall, we have at the bottom on your x-axis, you have all the different types of games that we tested. And we overall, on average, we see like a 24% faster. So between these two types of cards. So, and this is at 1440p ultra settings. So just keep an eye on that. So this is for the, with us for the 580 and the 750, and then I'm going to go into AMD's RX 7600, and on average is 14% faster, and also again at 1440p and ultra settings. So that's what we've seen so far. Of course, all these are Intel numbers, and if you want more details on all the configuration specs, actually, let me know. I can help you guys where to find it. And here is for the RTX 4060. So we said it's 10% faster. Of course, all of these were done on 1440p, different types of games. And of course, as you can see here on the charts, the game performance or the frames per second will change depending on the game and how heavy it is. For those of you who are saying, what about 1080p? I'll get to 1080p in a second. But here we have kind of the overall look at the performance. So on the left, we have compared the raster. So without ray tracing, just rasterizing. So we have the NVIDIA, we have AMD, and we have Intel. See how it performs, normalized to 100. And the same thing to the right with the ray tracing. So you can see how the difference right there. And also, so this is kind of the performance per dollar. So not looking at the performance and how much you got to spend compared to the card.
To the other, which is awesome. Yeah.
And as promised, here are some numbers for the 1080p that we see when you're playing with a B580. So I'll leave that there a little bit for you guys to digest, depending on which game you like to play. And I see one of Sarah's favorite games, Starfield, in there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so lots of games again, and then if you want to get more in-depth stuff, go check out, I mean, a lot of people have done some really, really in-depth reviews. I know that reviews today for the partner cards came out, right? So if you want to see how the difference between like the Sparkle or the ASRock Challenger or any of those are all coming out today. Today was the release of the information on those cards specifically. So if you guys want to go see that, again, you don't have to take our word for it, to quote Reading Rainbow, which is weird, but good. Great show. You can go see it independently, which is also super awesome. And then somebody asked, were they even on shelves? Yes, we had people who saw them on shelves at Micro Center, but then they were promptly off shelves. So yes, they were on shelves for a little bit, so which is actually pretty cool. And then there was a bunch of other stuff that you guys also added too, though, Alex. Like there's other technologies you guys have added on top of that too. You want to talk a little bit about those while I get this installed?
Let me bring those up here in a second. Make sure So we did bring a type of new technologies in when it comes to Battlemage or to the Intel Arc B580. And this type of technologies is XeSS2. And what XeSS2, well, first of all, previously, we have a technology called XeSS, which was XE super sampling. So it's pretty much you are rasterizing, for example, you're rasterizing a small part of the image, and then you are using machine learning to expand to actually render the rest of the game. So that's what we did for super sampling for XeSS. And now with Intel Battlemage, just make sure I got the notes here. 2, we have XeSS2, and now what we have done is now XeSS2, the definition is we have 3 different types of technology in there. And by the power of the PowerPoint. So here it is, so the XeSS2. So we have 3 different types of technology. So we have we still have XeSS super resolution, we have XeSS frame generation, and we have XE low latency. So XeSS super resolution is what I just talked. It's helping just rasterize one pixel and creating the other pixels by using machine learning. And if I recall correctly, I think it's for every 8 pixels that you draw on the screen, one of them is rasterized and the other 7 are actually done by XeSS or done by machine learning. We also have another technology called frame generation, and what it is this is the ability to, well, let me give you the endpoint. Frame generation is what it sounds. You're generating frames, and the idea for it is to have a smoother a smoother experience when you play a game. So have a smoother play time. And the way this is done, in sort of reducing it in a nutshell, is we're taking a look at the frame that we just generated and we're about to send to the monitor, and we're looking at the frame that is being just finalized, it's just being finished being rendered, and it's about to go to the buffer queue. And between those two frames, we're looking at pixels, and we're seeing how the pixels are moving, and we're trying to interpolate a frame in between those two to make sure that we have a little bit smoother. So we're putting some extra frames there to do the play time a little bit smoother. And then we have low latency, and here what we're doing is we are pretty much, it's just right there, we're trying to reduce the amount of time that that a frame gets projected into the screen. So all these different types of technologies have come together to XeSS2. And yes, you guys are gonna, probably the next question is like, what about me that I have the Intel Arc A series? Can I get a hold of this type of technology? And the answer to that is yes, you should be also able to access this type of new technology when you have Intel Arc A series. So this is pretty cool, pretty interesting. And as I had the honor to talk with our principal engineer, Tom Peterson, also known as
Which he's
Tap.
such a cool dude.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's pretty cool. He was explaining to me how by doing all these machine learnings and how as we improve the model, as we provide more data, how we can actually improve the performance of the card just by improving the model. So even though we make fun of like, oh, I'm downloading more performance, that's what we're doing. We are as the drivers get better and the machine, as the algorithm gets better, we're just improving the performance. We has a better understanding of the overall picture. So it's pretty amazing what these guys have done, and it's also an honor to be able to share this with you guys, because a lot of very interesting, hard work and complicated work.
And then if you guys want to see, like specifically for the XeSS2, I think a great game, if you're looking for a showcase for the Arc, is specifically F1 2024, which, I mean, all in all, like we saw frame gen like really jump up in terms of its performance. So if you guys are like curious about, well, what might be a good title to check that out in, that would be a good one to give a gander, because that one does a really good job of showcasing it, which is actually pretty cool. So there you go.
Yes. So right now I am looking for, trying to catch up with those XLL low latency. No, XLL. Let me go double check. They're asking if those XLL depend on game developers, and I think it does.
It does, right? I think yes, that is, but he can confirm. But yes, it does. XELL is implemented via development, which is actually really nice.
There's another, but I don't have it here because there's another one that it doesn't, but it's through the drivers. But I don't want to get into that because I don't want to
break into jail,
misinform people. But yes.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get, we're at like cable management stage here. We've got, actually, it's so funny, since you were gone, since he's been doing his presentation, we've got the Mobo in, all of the, it's all installed, all that sort of stuff. So now we're just basically working on getting our front panel connectors and all that stuff in. And the good thing is we're actually gonna be playing the game that we are playing today on the show here on this PC. So you guys actually get to see the performance, as well as we'll run some thermals on it so you can see how cool the Core Ultra 5 runs as well, which is actually pretty rad. So just running that stuff real quick. And then you are starting the process of filling up and getting ready to do some gameplay, right, Alex?
Yes, I'm ready to get some gameplay. Sorry, I'm just reading some questions here.
Oh, okay.
William, we're trying to get you some answers when it comes to numbers for PyTorch. I know we have done some, we actually have changed the extension, so now you can actually use a lot of the Intel XeSS on PyTorch, but I haven't seen numbers, but we'll definitely look for those for you in there. I'm definitely ready to play some games. Actually, one of the main questions that I want to open to the chat who have played Marvel Rivals, I was like going back and forward, keyboard, gamepad, keyboard, gamepad.
Ooh.
So I was like, I don't know. So I'm gonna. What do you guys play Marvel Rivals with? A gamepad or keyboard?
Okay, so if you're a try-hard, keyboard mouse is always going to be the answer, right?
Well, that's what I went with, and I don't know because you said try hard, but I was like, well, my aiming is a little bit better with a keyboard and mouse than with the gamepad. So
yeah, so I think you got to do with whatever is going to get you the best aim, buddy.
A prayer, a miracle, and a keyboard.
Yeah, that mean you're like nothing. That's the answer.
Yeah,
Nothing is going to make my aiming better.
Yeah.
Roby, you're like, you know who I am. What are you talking about? You know, so it's like, I got faith in you, Alex.
Thank you.
Does that help? Does it help that I have faith in you?
No, it helps a lot. I mean, I take all the help I can get. All right, guys. So we, for you guys, if you want to join us, we're going to be playing Marvel Rivals. My name on Steam is Lex_Tech. So if you want to, would you like to be my friend? Yes, no, maybe. If you want to join us in the game, I'm going to get here things started. And then, because I was also told I need to model the Mark, I think it's the Mark 42.
Are you doing any cosplay today or no?
I ordered some stuff.
Oh no, did it not happen?
No.
No, buddy.
I was gonna be Captain. I was gonna be Buddy and Captain America.
You were gonna be Buddy Captain America?
Well, I ordered the Buddy and the Captain America because I wanted to open the show with like, it's Santa.
Oh.
And yeah,
That didn't happen.
that didn't happen. So
I'm sorry.
maybe next year we'll open with it Santa. It's like Buddy.
Buddy the elf. Buddy the elf.
Yeah, Buddy the elf. Yeah. But let me get that up and running. Let me get everybody running here. Oh yes, you just double click the game.
Okay. So those are plugged in.
Oh, please yell at me if my game is too loud.
Oh well, don't worry. I'm sure
Oh, no.
Sarah.
I know
I'm sure,
Sarah's
I'm sure
gonna call
Sarah's
me out.
prepared and ready for that.
Yeah.
Well, it's always hard because I think what I hear and what everybody else hears is a little bit different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's go with it's only hard, or just Sarah doesn't want to. Just Sarah likes to have a reason to make us feel bad. Just kidding.
Lola, I think this is more friendly than adversary.
Hold on, let me turn off this. This is gonna be an echo.
Okay, there we go. Fans are hooked up. Now we just need RGB. RG what? RGB.
You should have a few people that are signed up to play with you, Alex.
Yay! I got friends.
Let's not overstate it.
Oh,
That was
why?
mean.
That was me.
They are not friends. They're there to kick your butt.
Yeah.
So,
Tough love.
we've got a couple of giveaways going on some of the channels, but when you get into the game, Alex, do you want to show off kind of what people can get? Because this is a free-to-play game.
Yes.
But we have some really cool in-game kind of like costume additions that we're giving away today. So just want to make sure you guys know what you're entering to win.
Let me sit down. Come on. There we go. Follow me. All right. The first thing, actually, today was the first day that I kicked up. Oh no.
Today was the first day that you what? All I heard was
that I play Marvel Rivals, so I didn't know what to expect. And my first impression is like I love the art style and the animation. The art style, yeah, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm like, all right, I'm already. You got me.
You got me. I just started,
Yeah.
but I'm already in.
Yeah, I'm already in. So, Roby, I don't know if you want to go full screen.
On you? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll come back when it's time to put the art card in.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's go full screen on
make
him.
myself a little smaller.
There we go.
Over here. Maybe smaller. I'm gonna make it smaller. All right. All right. So this is where you start. Then you get the heroes, and you have a lot of heroes, which I thought was pretty cool to see all the different heroes that you guys have. that are available. Scarlet Witch, Namor, Storm, Star-Lord. So if you are
Do you have a favorite Marvel hero, Alex?
Marvel, hold on, let me think.
He was like, I was not prepared for this question.
No, I was not prepared for that question. For Marvel, yes, I do. I mean, sorry, I should have just gone like this. Deadpool. I mean, but I also like Captain America a lot. It's Mr. Square. Really like Captain America. Winter Soldier is pretty neat, and the Punisher one is pretty awesome. It was one of my best buddies' favorite character, and I like the Punisher.
I'm a Star-Lord fan. What about you, Sarah? Do you have one? Favorite Marvel?
Let's check out Star-Lord. Star-Lord. There we go.
Oh, he is cool.
Star-Lord's awesome.
Star-Lord's pretty cool.
Look at that character. Oh, I like it.
I know.
I may have to change my answer. Can I be like Alex, where you ask, like, hey, what's your favorite? And he gives the top 5?
Yeah, exactly. Alex, what's your favorite? All of them?
Wow. All the love from you guys. All the love.
Sarah's like, give it back. She's like, it's the last show. I'm shoveling it out today. I don't have to work with you suckers for another couple weeks.
Dude, Jeff the Land Shark. I kind of want to play with that one. Anyways, but we have here Iron Man.
No, wait, Sarah. What did you? We gotta get Sarah's answer.
Sarah, which one is your favorite Marvel top 5 characters?
Your Marvel top 5.
No, I said Iron Man, but you were showing
Star-Lord,
and I thought.
Sorry.
I really like that character.
Anyway, so here's Iron Man, and actually this is the
what we're giving away, right?
The suit that we're giving away. Actually, I already equipped it right there. So it's, cosmetics. Yeah, this is the regular version. And this is the cosmetic that we're going to be giving away today.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Fancy schmancy. Look at that. Wow.
That is really neat.
I like it. All right.
Hey, Alex, do you like it?
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Oh, Alex, it looks like you've got a backlog of friend requests.
I know. I'm on Steam. I do have a backlog. Confirm. Yay, friends! I got friends.
Again, we got to use that term lightly, just for legal purposes. There's just a certain level of expectation if you call them friends. You know, that just means Alex shows up at your house and wants to have dinner. It's really weird.
Speaking of experience.
Speaking from experience, just letting you know, if you've ever seen What About Bob?
Oh.
Come on, that was good. I just thought of that.
Wait, how do I bring you guys on? More friends.
Man, you got a lot of friends.
Lola.
Oh, dude, she's one of our favorite to play with too.
Yeah, I feel bad for Lola because I
Dude,
killed her a couple of times.
You killed her a number. You killed us. Yes, you killed her a number of times. I'm glad she keeps coming back for punishment.
I like chat goes, now that we're friends, can you pick me up from the airport?
Yeah.
That's how you really know if you're a real friend.
That's how you do. Yeah. When you ask, right? When you actually ask for the first time.
So do we need to add? Well, Limitless is level 17, so I know who's gonna be carrying me today. Who's gonna take me home? Oh, Lola's offline. Let's come back. How do we get more people in here? But I want to change my hero. I want to be.
It's like, now for the more important thing. I want to not be this person.
Sorry, Spaz. Well, let's play with. But I was not good at all. It's okay. Well, we'll confirm with that.
I love Alex's inner monologue. This is what I'll miss during Christmas. Like just Alex giving us like, we know exactly what Alex is thinking at all times.
Let's.
I love it.
More friends. More friends. 5-Claw Dragon. Yes, you have been confirmed as my friend. Christian. Hey, accept. Boy, Lola Bunny. Yay.
I like how she works super excited when Lola's playing. Yes.
Well, this will probably be a little bit more friendlier than Dead by Daylight.
Then getting murdered? Yes. Thank you.
You know, just hanging her on the hook. That
Said like a PTSD moment there for a second.
Wow, you guys. All right, I'm gonna be.
you're just such the happy-go-lucky guy, Alex, and so for you to play like the devious murderer and then like that little chuckle you get, it is such a swap of your
Yeah, because you then also do the creepy like talking thing. You're like, ooh,
You guys are
you're gonna
making
hide.
things.
right.
Making up things? No, we have
Like, why are
proof.
you
We have
running
episodes of the show that shows this is not. There's no making up things, dude. This is you, real life Alex. Scary.
All right, I need one more.
Don't you have that many friends?
Imaginary.
Or real?
I thought Christian. Oh, Christian is already here. Is Christian here? Maybe I wonder.
Where's Omar? We need Omar back for the last year.
You mean for next year's Elden Ring?
Yeah, just Matt, if you could let Omar know Elden Ring's coming, get him ready.
And who else? I think Dennis was there. Ooh. Oh, it's cross-platform. That's cool. Sorry, I'm just learning new things. Sorry.
Alex is having
Noob
a moment.
here.
Alex is
All
having a
right.
moment.
Let's
Squirrel.
go with this. Squirrel. We're doing a match, and I don't even know if I did anything right here, so it's gonna be fun to see how we. Are we playing against someone, or are we playing among ourselves?
No, that should
or-
be your team, right? I think that's. A
Oh, that's
squad.
my team. Oh no. I'm sorry, team. I'm gonna let you down.
Wow. Not even giving him a chance to find out.
Didn't even give him the decency of a chance. Well, I don't know. Oh, Punisher is already claimed. Oh, because you can team up. So who are the tanks? I guess Captain America, Magneto. Sarah, help me out with the chat because I can't read the chat. I don't know who the tanks are. Fine, I'll go. Fine. Too much pressure.
What'd you choose?
Well, I'm gonna. What is it called? Wreck the dress.
What?
What?
Well, when in the weddings, when the
Oh,
girls
say
get
yes to the
married-
dress?
Yes, I said yes. thank
Oh, that's a
That is
very.
very different than wreck the dress.
Oh, I like the shark.
you. I know that's Jeff. Is that
Shark
not Jeff?
that looks-
Daniel! Ah! Can I pet the shark? Oh no. Hey,
It like bites you.
yeah. I'm stuck on. Wait, where are we going? We're going places.
We're
there we
going.
go.
Where are we going?
Are we waiting for the other team? Oh yeah. 4, 3. Punisher and Hulk. Oh yeah, baby. We're capturing what? Leroy Jenkins. Look at me, Mom. I'm going fast.
Leroy Jenkins.
We're going up. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Stop. Okay. That's some help. Where the guys at? Ooh. I'm always angry. There goes Hulky. Hulky the angry man.
I bet you he's a tank. It just seems like that makes sense. You know, I'm just like now that I'm thinking
Yeah.
about your question.
Well, yeah. Like him and Punisher are tanks.
Hey, Roby, how's it going? I feel like this is we didn't give you a challenge.
Nope.
You're just kind
You
of.
didn't. I'm just building. I'm just like
Yeah.
listening to Alex self monologue.
Well, I do have.
Oh wow.
Time says we got like 20 minutes left.
We got
What?
time. We got 20 minutes. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
We're at the install the GPU part. So it's like
Nice.
so we're at that. So we're gonna go full screen from this while he wins. We're gonna win, right, Alex? But I'm gonna jump over here and let's.
Oh,
let's
we're
go.
winning.
We
We
gotta
are
enjoy. We gotta enjoy some. We gotta enjoy some GPU install, right? Unbox this bad boy, but it's all cable managed. So you were curious. I was taking my time. I mean, even though this, this isn't a giveaway or anything like that, you still got to make it look good. So here's the back.
Wow. I lasted 3 seconds on that one.
It's all nice and cleaned up. So I took a little bit of time there, but all we got to do is PSU and GPU and we're done. So we're very, very close to finished. We'll definitely we'll be able to hopefully play. I'm going to try and get it done so we can play at least one round with Alex. So I'll go relatively faster here.
Yeah, this flying for me is not working. Let's go cap. No cap.
There we go. Install our new Arc card.
Captain America, America.
Here's a brand new, beautiful card.
Whoa, came down.
There it is.
Oh, how do I throw my? I just punch people.
Ready to go.
So
Where are the
pretty.
punchies? Where are the punch? Oh, we're holding.
That unboxing experience is beautiful.
Yeah, the unboxing experience for this is actually really neat. And then their card looks great. I love the card.
Oh, we kill Scarlet. Zavich.
There we go.
Wait, this is the bad guy? Where's the bad guy? Oh, I've been
It's
swallowed by the shark.
It's exactly 2 slots. Look at that. That looks so good in there.
That's really good.
It looks so good. It's just like it's like the build was made for it.
Okay, Alex whispering.
I don't know what he's whispering.
He's like, be quiet.
Is he trying to manifest something? Like what is even happening right now?
No, you were talking and I was narrating my thoughts in the game.
You are doing a good job. I just feel like we're gonna be like I'm gonna get this finished and all of a sudden they're gonna be like, psych, we're playing Dead by Daylight. Oh no!
No,
Your favorite game, Roby.
there will be no switcheroos.
Okay, just sliding this in now. And then now we'll go back to some gameplay. I'm just gonna quickly get it powered up. It's only a single 8-pin, so nice and easy. And then the good thing is this GPU, the PSU that we talked about, right? Like one thing I like is this has everything. It's ATX3, so it'll do anything. So if you wanted to upgrade a build like this later, you absolutely could. So, okay, back to Alex.
We won!
Take it away, sir.
We won! Woohoo!
You won?
By we, I mean they won. I was.
Wow.
That was short.
Well, we won it's 3 rounds.
Okay.
So we're just like hockey.
Just getting
we're in
warmed
the
up.
first period. We're about to get the second period. Oh, is that what's her name?
Oh, Cap looks good.
She turns into Diamond. What's her name? I forgot. I can't believe I forgot her name.
Oh, did you change to Captain America this round?
Yeah, he wasn't doing good with the whole flying thing.
I can't fly.
He was incapable.
Mine was too much.
Yeah, don't judge me. I'm just, you see, what I'm doing is I'm showing all the different heroes. That's what I'm doing.
Let me see if I can get his game audio up a little bit here, guys. I'll pause the music
And like
here.
the chat is reminding you that you're supposed to be the hero in this one, Alex.
Oh. Wait.
Alex, we can't really hear your game audio all that loud. But, okay, but it's right now. We'll worry about that later. He's got to win, guys. He's got to win. That's the focus.
Winning. Did I blow everybody's ears down? Wow, you guys move fast. Hella! No, you what? Hella killed me. She was cheating.
Who killed you?
Yeah, her name is Hella.
Oh.
This, Thor's.
Oh yeah. From she's yes.
Family man. I need the family tree.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not down enough. Like I've seen all the movies, but now I'm like not remembering them. And it looks like you were having the same struggle.
The struggle is real. Wow, I really suck. I've died 3 times already. Oh, that's Adam. Adam, kill me. And a Warlock. Yeah, maybe I need something more. Groot. Oh, do you have Ode? Oh, that's Thor.
Groot. I
Let's
love
go
Groot.
with Thor. Oh, dude, he's big boy. He's a big boy.
I am Groot.
Wow. Can you go faster? Oh, I like that. One is right out. Ooh. Oh, yep. Don't assemble. I am lightning.
Oh, I like Thor.
Yeah, he's. Oh, yeah. I can smash one button.
You're like, I'm good off the bat.
Oh, yeah. Take that. Oh, yes! Vengeance! Ha 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 ha. I got you. Sorry.
And right to the killer.
Yep. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh! There you go. How do you like them apples? Or lightning? Boom. Oh, they're saying we're ready to defend here. As Alex, get back here. I am your friend.
And what's the? You're supposed to. I think it looks like you're doing King of the Hill,
Yeah.
but you're not.
Hey,
okay.
Bobby.
Oh no, now they have it. Alex, get back on there.
Where'd it go? The best defense is offense. Let's get him out. Get him out. Get him out.
That doesn't work in football.
Get
but,
him out.
you know.
Get him out. One, two, three. I'm gonna go after Venom. Yes! Yes! I can feel the army's power.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Oh, taste.
The rainbow. No wait.
Oh no, I got too cocky and Captain America killed me.
You know.
Never.
Never.
Never. Yes! The lightning of Asgard returns. Dude, you just need to move faster. This is a little slow. I mean, but I'm a heavy hitter, so it's okay. Ooh, I got Q. Or that's the super duper power or something duper. Don't let me unleash it. I will unleash my power! Wow, go. And I completely.
Alex is having way too much fun. Let me just say.
Oh!
Having a lot of
We
fun.
got it. We got it. Oh, yeah. Good game. Lola. The whole team is carrying Alex. And I'm glad there's a whole team to carry Alex because that thorn seems heavy. Oh, we won. Yes. I was 2 out of 3. I can do math.
Wow.
Cloak and
go,
Dagger got
Alex.
MVP. And Alex just dropped the hammer.
Did you really get MVP? Oh.
No, not me. No.
I was like, wait,
Cloak
what?
and Dagger got MVP.
All of a
I
sudden,
don't
we kind
know
of find out that Alex is like secretly like an esport player for this game. Like this is like he's been waiting all year just to have this ringer.
Yes.
It wouldn't be the first time that we've brought in some ringer players for certain games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, I like doing that because they can really show the whole game, like all the different nooks and crannies and doohickeys.
I like how Alex is like, and this is how it's like to win, which not everybody will get to experience.
Only the few, the chosen, get
Yeah.
to experience. Such
Only
a great
those
thing.
of you who can buy friends like me.
I liked. Maybe I should go full Hulk, Bruce Banner. Ooh. Request to tune up with Thor. I'll go. Oh, dude. Oh.
Like if you're
Here's
showing
a
as
question:
many players.
Is it? Do you guys think that Thor is like overpowered within the Marvel universe? That's not.
No, because he gets beat up.
That is true. I think Ragnarok is my favorite one from him.
Because he gets beat up. Like, I mean, honestly, the other thing too is like there was always the thing. What if Cap?
Loki.
What if Cap and Thor got in a
Somebody.
fight?
Oh. Who are you, Lola? Who are you playing with? There's the Punisher.
I think secretly he's your favorite.
Who?
Punisher.
Yeah, I mean, you do the tutorial with him, so I feel like
You got to know each other
yeah, really
in your
well.
speed dating
Oh!
experience.
Look, Roby. We're doing the chariot. Oh, it's Groot. I'm Groot.
I am Groot.
And I am busting Groot.
I feel like Groot should be bigger.
Maybe
Wow,
it's teenage
Groot has
Groot.
You know, I really want the one I really like to play really well. Magneto sounds like something fun that you could. That'll be.
Yeah, I think you could get down with some Magneto gameplay.
Actually, Groot is pretty
I
cool.
am Thor.
I am Groot.
Actually, I'm Groot. That's my brother from another mother doing the voice of Groot.
You're what? What?
Vin Diesel does the voice.
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh, look at me! Of
Does he
course,
really?
just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he does Groot.
Did not know that.
We're here dropping
Look at
knowledge
that.
too. You think that this
Wow.
show is just about tech? Nope. All matter of nerddom.
It does. Welcome to Nerddom.
We drop all the
Population, Roby, and the chat, and Sarah.
Think about it. And we do talk about voiceover acting quite a bit.
Yeah. He owned a game
Shitty
studio
Groot.
for a while.
Silly Groot.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. Where they did Riddick. Actually, really, really good. Tiberian Sun or something like that. I forgot the name of it, but they actually made some really good games.
Oh, nice.
The lightning. Come on.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. Destroy Loki's Yggdrasil tapping device. We are moving. And I just jump on my chariot. It's the best. Oh no, mister. Where you at, mister? Oh, he got squashed. Oh, they squashed the spider. I mean, Venom. So funny.
You got
No,
10
Adam.
minutes.
No,
Yep,
Adam.
I just finished hooking up
Adam.
the last part, so I should be able to turn it on here in just a second.
Adam. Oh, look. Oh, they're fun. Oh, man. Go, Fable. The itsy bitsy Venom.
Clean up the water spout.
Down came Thor and smacked the
Spider out.
banner out. Cause the itsy bitsy Venom.
Knock Bruce Banner out.
Yeah.
That's a good song. We should do like a CD release of that one.
Oh, you should wait for my Christmas collection.
That's on your Christmas collection? That has nothing to do with Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. Alex the Snowman.
Though. Oh no.
I feel like we
Start
just
something.
jumped into it crazy.
I think we've been there for a while.
Oh
Epic.
no. Punisher
cool.
when
So
punished.
I got a question for, because there's some folks in chat that have been with us since the very beginning, and
Yes.
I was looking back today. This is our 30th stream for this year.
30th?
38.
38? You've
Yeah.
done that many streams?
Yeah.
This is what we've been doing with our lives?
Don't
Last
say
year,
that
I
out
think
loud.
we did 34. Does anybody in chat who's been watching for a long time, anybody have the official number? We were trying to figure it out before we jumped on today.
The official number of total streams?
Yeah, total streams.
Oh.
They said like for the right price.
Okay, build's done. Turning it on.
Nice. Knew you'd make
You
it.
win?
Yeah, I didn't. I got
yeah.
too comfortable. I didn't let the next time we need to do the challenge because I was just like
We need to chat. I know you were just kind of chilling.
I was just kind of chilling and doing the build, and all of a sudden time was just going by, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. We actually want to turn this on.
Good game, guys. Woohoo! We show them. By we, I mean you. Because I was just swinging my hammer and killing spiders.
Electric Yoshi, you have been with us since the very beginning when it was Discord only.
Yeah, when our first show was like 30 people. It was crazy. Okay, here we go, guys. Build is ready. Let's get it on.
It's Jawa. Who's your hero? Oh, display.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. 3, 2, 1.
Almost looks all blacked out before you turn it on.
There it is. But it's not.
Robbie, I don't think. Are we on camera? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mine's delayed. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
It's actually a really nice, clean black build.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
But I like the Intel Arc.
Yeah, the
light.
Arc. Yeah, the Arc
Yeah,
logo.
because it really sets it off because of mostly being just all black.
So yeah, it's got some. It is fully lit up in RGB, which is nice. We are, by the way, we are posted, right? So it does work. So that's a good sign right there. So we're already off to a good start. Let me get in and get from there. But there it is. It's posted and in game. So.
Oh wait, is that a new Mark suit?
Go.
I mean, it looks like General Grievous, but that's not.
You're General Grievous.
Whoa, what is that? I've never seen that hero.
Who is that hero? Watch him as he goes.
Go! Do you like the taste
I
of
love
my?
that no matter what song he starts to sing, like you just jump right in.
We finish each other's jukeboxes.
We finish each other's sandwiches.
That's for sure.
Man, if I ever visit you again, we got to go to that sandwich place again that we ate at the other day. That one time, that was good.
That was pretty good. Yes, we'll go back.
We'll go back.
I
We just
mean,
need
next
to,
time
we need
you
to
find
break
a
all your
spot,
hardware. We need to break all your hardware so Sarah sends me back one more time. Okay, Sarah. Well, I don't know what happened. For some reason, every time he turned on his PC, he passes out and loses.
It's funny, we're opening up the PC and there's a dead spider inside.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
there you go. They do exist, the bugs. What?
Was it
I
really?
was talking here.
Or you just
Yeah,
got
they-
on like a spider kick this afternoon?
No,
No,
dude.
there
Remember,
was,
I went in there. I was like, "This isn't even attached to the CPU."
Yeah.
I was like, "Wait."
And I was like,
I think I know what some of your problems are.
it was broke. Yeah, the
cooler.
broken.
The
The
cooler.
the pump was broken.
Yeah.
It was like, well, that might be a problem. And then this spider here between the processor and the
Yeah.
these guys are
What
so
better
good.
bonding than fixing PCs, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Yes. Oh, so that's sedated. I've been sedated. So that is a shield. Okay, I'm learning about my capabilities. That's the Punisher going full on. The
There we
Judge,
go.
Jury, Executioner.
Got a nice little arc color there now, and now we can get into the.
Oh, Mjolnir.
Oh,
Actually,
that's
dude,
a nice, pretty
That
purple.
color is the color. I just like chose. It looks so good. It looks so good. It's like Arc planned it. It looks so good.
That is.
It is it is fire. Fire! Fire!
You know, you do these builds and then you make me really second guess that, you know, the ones that I have planned.
It was all my. It's all my. My mission in life is to make you spend all of your money
What is
on PC parts.
this? Who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is. I mean, what hero is this?
I don't know. Looks like Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's part of the Marvel Universe. Amazing.
That really is beautiful.
Yeah, it's actually ended up being a great looking build. Okay, let's just, so we could do something here. Let's do hardware. Oh, I need to run one thing just to make sure AI cooling is good.
Somebody in chat is like, this is your 289th stream. I don't know. Might be our total streams, but not for this show. Though
Man.
some days it feels like. Well, we're gonna have to go back and take a look because I think we're actually getting really close to like 100th kind of episode.
Oh, and we got to celebrate that.
Right?
Right?
What? 100?
100 streams?
I think we're getting close.
I mean, we hit the 40 mark with the cosplay.
Oh, the 40 cosplays? Yeah. I was expecting a little bit of a riot that you didn't cosplay today, Alex.
Well, I really wanted to go, so, I mean, yeah. Well, life happens.
That's true.
Oh, I found a raccoon. I'm not a rat.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to see. I forgot. We didn't. Okay, so now we're ready for some thermals here. Okay, so while he's doing that, let's throw some thermals on this and let's see how cool this thing runs. Because something tells me it's not even going to kick up the fans, which is going to be funny. Okay, so we're going to go to File, Advance, 10 minutes.
Oh, it's Spidey time. What?
Start. $60. 63.
60's in.
63. It's running Cinebench at 60. Air cooled 60.
What?
It's so
Wow.
low. It's so low.
That is super impressive. Well, that answers the question about does an ITX.
Oh yeah, small form factors are totally.
Yeah, this is running
Big
60.
option.
It's running 60. Like the fans aren't even trying.
They're like, I don't need you.
Yeah. I pulled a 24157, so that's way higher than a Core i5. That's higher than a Core i5. Yeah, and it's running 60, right? So it's like, yeah, and it's silent. This build is quiet because it's so quiet. There's no need for I could just take the fans off.
Ooh.
Power efficiency right there.
Yeah, there we go. And that looks good. Okay, let's so that's good. We're good there. Yeah, that's fine. So let's do library. Let's jump in and
Alex, some folks are asking, what is the system that you're currently playing on?
I am playing on a 1400 KS and an RTX 4080 with 32 gigabytes of RAM. 32? I think it's 32. Yeah. And no, this one doesn't have the Optane. I think it's a Samsung 990 Pro SSD.
Okay.
yeah,
But I can't wait to build my Battle Mage with a Core i5, just like Robbie just did.
yeah, because what we're playing on right here, guys, just so you guys know, we're playing the system that you just saw us build. This was an Intel Core Ultra 5 245K. It has a tough Z890 plus Wi-Fi, Intel Arc B580, 12 gig. Obviously, founders or limited edition GPU. We have the NV2 2 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe drive, 32 gigs of RAM at 6,000 mega transfer. the Fractal Design Pop Air, the Thermalright Phantom Spirit 120 Evo, and then we've got the Tough Gaming 750 watt PSU. And this is the brand new. You're watching gameplay on that brand new GPU. So let's and you guys. So we're playing at 1440p high settings right now. With the latest Intel Arc B580 drivers. Okay, let's go to play.
I'm confused.
Let me just do heroes.
Buckaroo.
Trying to see if I can just. There should be the tutorial. Oh, there we go. Team. Okay, let's just do team. There we go. So we'll just do on the tutorial so you guys can see the gameplay.
Hey there! Welcome to the domination tutorial. I'm going to show you.
This is
how to capture
1440p
target
high
areas.
settings.
Head over to the target area. Go on. Just
So you can
follow
see,
the
like,
dotted
it is
line
having
or
no
the target
issue.
point marker.
God, this is, it looks just buttery, right? And it's
Nice.
also cold as heck. Because it's like gaming. It's gaming's in the 50s. So
Once you're inside the area, you'll begin to capture control of it.
That's awesome.
If enemies are in the target area, the capture progress stops. So
enemy
you should probably
approaching.
take them down.
I'm always angry. Hulk smash. Oh, Spidey. Another Spidey. Another Spidey. Lost it.
Control now. After gaining control, the progress
Oh, sorry, Mr. Winter Soldier.
control progress and status for both teams.
oh, yeah.
thank
Sorry
you,
guys.
thank you,
GPU
man.
tweak. I have to enable it. So I just have it on the second monitor.
Oh, Spidey's down there. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, guys.
What's the word I thought you were
Captured
going
more
with
than
that?
half of the mission area. Keep going.
Oh. Oh, I found someone else. Come on, Venice. Bring it up. Bring it up, baby. Bring it up. Hold the low. Hold the low. Yeah. No, don't
Hulk's
poison
such a
me.
big target.
Oops, oops, oops. Okay. Big words
This
for a
does
big
look
man.
really good.
We're almost there. Victory's within reach.
Back to black.
Enemies. Defeat them, or we won't be able to target fire.
You know,
Oh no, he's exiled me.
Way to go! You've aced this training session.
That's right, victory!
run away, little lady. Run away.
Oh, yeah,
Come on,
hold on.
madam.
Nice.
I'll bring up some. Hold on, let me show up the settings. You can see here we're running 2560 by 1440 Epic TSR with no frame generation on. We're at high. So, and we actually could just go. Let's do. Oh, they actually have XeSS. There we go. So we'll put it at native though. We'll turn frame generation and low
Surprise!
latency. Well, it doesn't have it on, so we'll hit apply there. And then let me see if I can get it really quick, and then we'll do one more tutorial thing.
Obviously, this is a.
I know a couple of people came in like Alex is playing as the Hulk. If that explains the noise.
Yeah, he does just understand that's just who he is, guys. He just likes to.
He just likes to take on the character in which he is playing.
I definitely get very into the character and scene.
There's a lot of things at the overlays and stuff like that. Let me see. While I'm doing this, I guess I could check to see if there's any. I'm assuming there's not any overlay stuff here. Oops. Oh, there we go. Show FPS. There we go. I can show FPS at least.
There it is. Stay out of this.
Okay, so we can show FPS. So we've got everything. So now we've shown FPS. Okay, so at least we can show you. There's 60, 50. Oh, let me make sure that don't have VSync or anything on. So we're running it native. Limit FPS is off. Net VSync, game, optimize. I haven't seen this before, so just making sure that we don't have anything for VSync is off. Okay, good. So we should be good. Okay, so let's do it one more time. We'll do play. Play. And we'll do the practice range one more time.
Hey there! Welcome to the
tutorial.
So there you go. 69, 70 FPS. This is native.
Head over to the target area.
Oh.
Just follow
I am
the
not
guiding
hulking
line
anymore.
or
I'm
the
dead.
target point marker.
And this is everything at high at native.
Once you're inside the area, you'll begin to capture control of it.
You know,
If enemies are
you
in
guys
the
who are
area,
playing with me, you guys are amazing because it's like you are. Oh, man, both of you guys are down one man. Because I don't think a lot of help. And you're still kicking butt. I'm having a lot of fun. Actually, I want to try
After
that.
gaining control, the
I'm
progress
having a lot of
gradually
fun.
increases.
I think Jeff the Shark is it's pretty cool, like the powers that he has, but it's good. Let's go, bub.
I'm winning.
Eviscerate.
Oh, let's rock it.
Oh, it is.
Oh, there's the Punisher up there.
Captured more than half of the mission area.
Bob.
Keep
How
going.
do I get up there? Oh,
Eat unlimited ammo.
Oh, Bruce Banner.
oh, I had him. Oh, Spidey. Spidey's dead.
Victory is within reach.
Sure, Bob. Let's go with the real.
So even if you could do super sampling and then you could get this above much higher, but I mean like again, 6770, this is at 1440p with high settings.
Defeat them, or we won't be able to fully capture the target point.
Oh, I found a favorite one. No, I'm on fire. My claws are on fire.
I don't know what to tell you, but we actually,
No.
I like to run 10 minutes over.
I know
We were
your
having
watch is
fun.
your watch is wrong. It's
I-
okay.
This training session.
There we go, victory though.
Of course.
So we
You
did
always have good
victory,
right at the
we
end.
showed frame rate, we showed thermals, we showed everything. And that was native, that was not even super samples, that was native high settings for frame rate and everything, right? So that was awesome. And the build, look at how good the build is.
It builds beautiful.
The build looks so good too, right? So yeah, that was I think Alex, we've done it. We have ended
did
the
it.
show at a high point. Our 7 millionth show of the year.
Oh, 38 to 7 million. That's jumping, okay. New math. Okay.
So, and again, guys, one thing I will say, a huge shout out obviously to the engineering team and their Intel Arc driver team, because we've already seen some really incredible stuff that's even come out of them. So as it's getting started, as adoption goes up, I expect to see so much more coming out of this team as well. And then again, like Alex said, just put that auto notify. They're trying to work on getting more cards into the hands of people. And then if you want a chance to win an Intel Arc build, join us this Tuesday for Intel's Mod Workshop. That's going to be 3 p.m. Pacific time over at twitch.tv/Intel. We're going to be building a custom winter-themed Intel Arc build using the Challenger, ASRock Challenger B580. So that's going to be happening as well. And we'll, of course, be showing you some thermals and stuff like that. And that'll be on a 14600K. So we're actually showing you some different options there, knowing that, budget means different things to different people. But this one was showing you a nice cost-conscious Core Ultra 5. Wow, my mind is not working. Core Ultra 5 build that you can definitely take a look at. But then there's many options. 12400F, so many ones. We have one that's like just sub 700 that we're going to be showing on one of the Intel on Budget Build Fridays. That's going to be Friday next week if you guys want to see a really, really cost conscious B580 build. That's going to be happening next week on Ruby Tech. So anything else, Alex, that you want to say for the last show of the year?
Thank you guys for being here every Friday with us. We love having you guys on the show. It's a lot of fun. We could have not done without this. We could have not done this without you, if I can speak my English correctly. Thank you also for you guys to join me on Marvel Rivals, for carrying me on. We are undefeated. It's all you guys, literally all you guys. I was just smashing buttons. But no, this is awesome, and thank you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great holidays if you're celebrating the holidays. And can't wait to see you guys again. We'll definitely let you guys know when we're coming back online.
And then, Sarah, what about from you? Overlord, take it away. Take us home. You close us out for the year.
Close us out? Oh, my goodness.
You get to do it.
Guys, just thank you is all I can really say. This is my favorite part of the week, is hanging out with all of you guys, talking to you, hanging out with you two crazies. So this is such a fabulous way to kind of end our streaming for the year. And I'm excited to start planning some crazy things for next year. So, hang tight, and we'll give you guys all the updates on Discord. So always check out Discord for when we'll be coming back online. But again, don't miss out those couple of builds next week, especially on Tuesday.
That's it for us, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Have a great holiday.
Bye.
Bye.